Alright, well, hello everyone. Again, I am not set up quite the way I normally am. Please understand, I had surgery on my shoulder, so I'm trying to get everything to work, and right now it's just hard for me to be at a table. Thus saying that, that's why my thing jumps around because I'm using my phone, and I am not using a tripod, so please forgive me. But where I'm at, I just don't have access to it. So I am sorry for moving around like I am. Thus saying that, I have a spicy one. I need you guys' help to help me figure out exactly how to do it. Possibly another color. I've been mentioned several times on yellow. I kind of see why. But we're going to start here. Darth Vader is my leader. And I'm doing green, red. I'm trying to go with maximize tokens. It's just not where I want it. Suggestions are very well needed. But with Darth Vader, he's a 6-drop leader. And his action is if you attacked with a non-leader vehicle this phase, create a TIE Fighter token. So anytime after you attack with a non-token fighter vehicle, you get a TIE Fighter token. And then you can also, on the flip side, you have a 5/6 leader, or you have an upgrade that is 5/5, and you create 2 TIE Fighter tokens when he's deployed. I'd rather do it with the upgrade, but so far I haven't found a way to make it really work. Somebody said yellow again because of Lurking TIE Phantom might make a big deal. I don't know. But I'm just doing the typical 30 base. I just can't get it going. I have changed the ground so many times that I'm kind of at a loss. But anyway, to start off, we have Poggle the Lesser. He's a 1/4. I use him for his ability. He's a 2 green black. You may exhaust this unit. If you do, create a battle droid token when you play another unit. Super laser tech. You may put this into play as a resource and ready it. General Draven. He is a rebel official, and when played and on attack, create an X-Wing token. He's a 2/5 for 5. I'm not sure he's worth it, but I have him mainly there because he creates X-Wing tokens. And then I have 3 Darth Vaders. Ambush, you know what he does. He is the big daddy of them all. 7-drop, 5/7, ambush, and when played, look at your top 10 cards and play equal to a total of 3 cost of the number of units that comes up to a total of 3. It's not a lot, but that can do quite a bit. So, in the air, I try to add some power because I really want to magnify how much space units I'm throwing out because of the ability. So I have the Droid Starfighter, a 1/2 Saboteur, not very big. First Order TIE Fighter, a 1-drop, has raid 1 when I have a token unit in play, so that could be a 3/1. That's not a bad deal. TIE Fighter, it's a 2/1, but again, these are all just 1-drops, so I'm trying to get as many 1-drops as I can because I want to get some power on the board early game. And yeah, it's not a ton of power, but it's better than a 1 power. Confederate Courier is a 2/1, and when it's defeated, create a battle droid token. Again, I want to make tokens. That's my whole point. Kajimi Patrollers is a 2-drop, 1/1, and it creates a TIE Fighter token. Black Sun Starfighter is a 3/2 for 3 as a Sentinel, the typical. Consortium Star Viper, I kind of want to put a little life gain in there if I have initiative. I might not, but if I do, there it is. 3-drop for a TIE Dagger Vanguard. If there's a damaged unit out there, he does an additional 2 damage to a damaged unit when played. Victor Leader, Darth Vader's personal ship. 3-drop, 2/4, and each other friendly space unit gains 1/1. Again, this is one that I'm putting in there. I am not sold on it. I have played in several games with it, and he's being removed about as fast as I get him out. Quasar TIE Carrier. Let me move this down a little bit so you get a better view. The Quasar TIE Carrier is a 5/7, and on attack it creates a TIE Fighter token. That gives it a 6/8 total between the two vehicles. As long as I can keep getting another 1/1 every time he attacks. You throw some of the smaller stuff out there. Yeah, I've got it to give me a couple turns and give me a couple turns of TIE Fighters. So I have got that to go several times. Resupply Carrier, it's a 4/5, but when played, I may put the top card of my deck into play as a resource. That is there mainly because why not ramp? And Arlequin's Assault Carrier, I think this is one of the best green cards you can play in the game. I mean, obviously behind the faders and stuff, but I mean, it's an ambush, it's a 7/8, and it's also ramp. Whatever you defeat, that card, which is not your own, becomes a resource for you. So you ambush, you destroy a fighter or anything in the air, and that becomes a free resource for you that does not cost you a card. And then if they have another small unit out there, you can do 2. And if nothing else, you're taking out TIE Fighters, and you don't get the resource, but you're still taking stuff off the board. So either way, this thing is, I think, a very big an underdog for any deck. I love that card. And then for my events, again, these can be played with. I have Droid Deployment. Again, it gives me 2 Battle Droid tokens, 3 Resupply for ramp, and Overwhelm. I know I got smaller units, but I have used that to get rid of small units. So that is my deck. This is kind of a quick deck tech running through it. I just am not getting speed off this. So if you guys have any suggestions, bring it. Yeah, I could do yellow. Yeah, I could do Fader's Flip on a Lurking TIE Phantom in yellow. I will probably play with yellow at some point. I just haven't got there yet. But I want to share this deck tech. It seems to be slow. It seems to be clunky. But it's getting numbers out there. It's just I have not played the kind of decks I want. Oh, speaking of which, my sideboard, ironically, I have 2 Relentless. That prevents the first event played by each opponent. Pretty much it negates it. 2 and I'm doing 2 of everything, but 2 Imperial Interceptors. It's a 3/2 and does 3 damage to anything in space when it comes into play. Disabling Fang Fighter. Get rid of an upgrade when it's played. 3/2 fighter. Power Failure. Maybe I should make those 2 at least main board. I've been debating on that with those 2. Power Failure, defeat any number of upgrades on a unit, and then Confiscate, defeat an upgrade. So that is my sideboard. That is my main deck. That is where I'm at. This is my Fader deck. Fader Red. Fader set 4 red. Tell me what you guys think. Thumbs up, thumb down. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. I really want to start growing the channel. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my Star Wars stuff. So here is just a regular deck tech. I will put a deck tech link down below. And we'll go from there. So you guys be blessed. It's a fast one. So just like, share, subscribe, and there you go. And again, I will be looking at upgrading everything. I'll be looking at software to actually be able to do it off my computer. So that way I'll have my computer here. I might show my face over here in the corner. Or over here in the corner. Probably over in the other corner. But yeah, I'm looking at doing a lot of upgrades. I just have not got there yet. And I got a friend that's going to be coming over to help me with all this stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting really excited about the second set. Or the next set, which is the 4th set. Not the second, the 4th. I can talk. I'm extremely tired. And the big thing I'm looking at is this next set looks really good, but I think when you get to the PQs and the qualifiers, you're not going to have a lot of the upgrades on it, and a lot of decks are going to be mainboarding a lot of the stuff that is upgrade removal that has been sideboarded for quite a while. Give me you guys' thoughts on everything I've been saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the PQs are going to be full of token stuff. I don't know. But I think the tokens are fun. I just don't think they're... you just don't have the stuff out and the numbers out to really create a super fast token deck that's going to be very effective in a very competitive field. In a casual fun play, I think tokens are going to be great. In a competitive field, I just don't think tokens are there. And I have a couple guinea pigs over there that are just trying to get their water, and I need to refill the water. So you guys be blessed. Again, thumbs up. There's my thumb, big fat thumb in front of the camera. And like, share, subscribe. Let's try to work on getting my numbers up some. Right now I've got about 69 subscribers. I was doing good for a couple months on Magic, and then I've changed my direction to Star Wars, and then I kind of started, but then I hit a couple other things and went away from it. And now this channel is primarily going to be Star Wars. So we're going to get going. We're going to see how it goes. I'm building more for a fun competitive, but I also want to build some more serious stuff. And one of the more serious decks I did was a Bosk. Anyway, I'm all over the place. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm extremely tired. And you guys be blessed, and I will catch you on the next one.